Well, welcome everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to another Minecraft Star Wars Let's Build episode. And we're in the middle of the Hoth Base. I first apologise, I haven't released one of these for over a week or two. Yes, this is sort of, it's not been as fast as I hoped. I wanted to get cracking on it. Anyway, we are in the giant hangar, and what I was going to start off with, just tell you what's happening. I'm going to do the lighting of the hangar. You can see I've started. Now, the one good thing is with the use of MCEdit, I can make this a lot easier. Now, one thing is I have done the floor here and I've started using MCEdit. Once you get your pattern in place and you're happy with the lighting, then I can use the MCEdit now to go all the way down there. It takes me a bit of time, but MCEdit to go all the way down there, and I can get rid of all these extra lights around. And I've created a template on that wall and a template on that wall. I had to put the lighting in the roof before I literally recreate the floor, because you won't see it in MCEdit. So it's a bit of a neat trick. And now I've got all this, I can then go and do the rest of it. Let me just go back into first person mode. And after you've done it, I can just get rid of all these, which is quite easy compared with putting them all in. What's about saying, but once you've got rid of these, you can see that I didn't want too many of them, but I wanted the area to be lit up, because down here there'll be a load more X-wings, and the A-wings and the B-wing as well. We're going to put some, not B-wing, that's massive, that's way too big. I'm trying to think what it is now. I'll have to come back to you on that one, because we'll be doing a new craft in the next couple of episodes. But for this episode, we're going to continue lighting up the hangar from start to finish using MCEdit, and then we're going to go across to the ion cannon and finish that up this week, finish up this episode, including the control center, which is looking out across the wasteland above, and also the pipework which goes down into the base, because I want to do the inner workings of the power plant for the ion cannon. So what we're going to do is light this hangar up with MCEdit, and then we will come back to show you how that lighting has gone on. Hopefully you'll be able to see right down here and be able to fly all the way through. Right, we'll be back in about a blink of an eye for you. Well, welcome back. We've been quite a bit. It's taken me about 2 hours so far. It's not finished. I just wanted to show you how I was doing it. Been messing around with the shaders as well to see what it looked like. These are the ultra ones. Ultra Choco Pix Ultra. So I've just been playing around. You can see the whole floor has now been done in terms of a sort of runway. I'll get rid of all these as well, actually. That's what I need to do. But what I have to do is set off a little pattern and then make it work. And you can see now I've done the ceiling. Ceiling's got the runway in as well. I've got these funny bits which I must have put in earlier on. If we go down here, I haven't done the walls yet, that's next. And these aren't the actual ships as they're finished, these were just to show the size, because they're not lit up, the old models. So what I'm going to do is, not in this episode, but we're going to replace all these, because it was made before 1.8. I'm going to replace like all these blocks, these cobblestone blocks, with the new 1.8 blocks. That's quite easy to do, and I'll do it outside here. So I've only got these in just to show and see how they fit. What I've decided to do is we'll have 2 in here as such, because we won't be able to fit 4 in. And what I'll do is bring them a bit away from the area at the back. So what I had to do to make this work, first of all, when I started lining it up, it didn't line up with these lights, so I had to move that ship 2 blocks this way and that ship 2 blocks this way as well, closer together. One thing I haven't done is got rid of the side, and then what I had to do was what I did was 3 rows. So I manually put in 3 rows all the way across to get it right, and literally I used MCEdit. Now that's not a slow process either, because 3 makes it to 6, then you copy and paste to 6 to make to 12, and then you get bigger and bigger to get right down the far end. The easiest one was actually the roof, because once I've done the floor, it was a case of copying and pasting the roof. But as you can see, I still haven't done this roof, which is going to be a bit of a copy and paste, and I've got to do the wall all the way around. So these would be good actually once they're replaced. I'm gonna do some modifications on this particular ship at some point in the future. I'm going to make those a bit more round, use the circular method to get those round as well. So anyway, we're going to do that again. But I've got to go down. This is the sort of thing I've got to do. So I've got to manually get this right and then put it in. And then once I've done a few, I can then, once I'm happy and satisfied with how many, then I can copy and paste as I go along. So, but you still got to manually do all this, which takes hours. So far I've been working on this area for about 2 hours. I don't like the fact the cows are spawning in here, but hey, that's just the thing about Minecraft. So what I'll do is the easiest way is to do the section as I want it, which is going to be, I think that was, yeah, that's all the way around. I'm going to do that. And then if I'm right, in fact what I should do, it's 4 high. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to keep that as it is there. So just going to bring all that around now, just make sure. So, but you still have to go manually around and do all this. So sorry guys, it is taking a bit longer than I expected, but it will be worth it in the end. That's what I do. Work on and off and keep going around. And once we've done this, you've already seen 2 minutes of footage so far. We're on to our 3rd minute, but I spent 3 hours doing this. So what I've got to do is manually go around like this, and then I shall copy and paste, and then I can then do the whole walls on both sides. But you've got to do sort of section by section, like I'm doing here, and then once you're happy with that section, copy and paste is the word, and then we'll move on to the other build. There you go. So I've got to do that section, as I say, and then once I've done that and that, I shall come back and show you once I've got all the lighting done in here. And I'm not going to do these this episode, I'll do them next time, and I will go across to the ion cannon because I want to finish the ion cannon on this episode. Well, welcome back everybody again, and we're going to show you, before we move on to the ion cannon, I've been playing around with the ships. I'm just going to start this, but the lighting has been done in here. Remember, outside it wouldn't be a problem at all whatsoever, but the way Minecraft lights up, it's not the greatest in terms of that. However, we have now got the whole of the bay lit up as it is, and we'll just nip down here, and I've changed the ships. Well, I only played around with it while I was using MCEdit to put all these blocks in. You will notice some difference. This one I've been playing with the lighting. This one is just a trial and error. But first thing I did is I replaced all those cobblestone. I've got rid of all the cobblestone with the andesite, polished andesite, and I've got rid of all the cobblestone stairs as well, including at the end. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to make this proper circular, and but you can see straight away if I just put some light up here that I've changed it, and then I started looking at lighting on it. So I'm going to do this outside and then make it dark to come in. But just a prime example is on here, I've put some lighting all the way down the top of the ship, and then I've looked at putting some lighting all over, but I'll have to play around with that because I want to do it properly. But just by putting some in there, see, just by putting the odd blocks, seeing the fact that I've quartzed it all. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, replaced all the iron with the quartz, and that was quite easy to do. So I'm going to do that for real on the one outside, and you can see the legs. I've played around, replaced all the steps. So now we've got proper steps as we go in, and we've replaced the lighting with the lanterns. So some of the things like these have changed. The cobblestone's disappeared. I never replaced the lanterns, but let's see what it looks like inside. Ooh. Get in there. Oh yes, so the cobblestone engines have now been replaced. Now that's pretty good, because I wondered what would actually happen. And they've got the white steps everywhere. It's all clean and tight. Of course, all the inside's now been replaced as well. So this was cobblestone, and now we've got quartz. So I only spent 10-15 minutes on it just to see what would happen. I'm very happy with the outcome, I must admit. And in here as well, the engines. Oh, I like that. One thing you don't need now, because the lanterns, I don't need loads of torches and stuff. The lava's in here, but that looks way better. Yeah, I can do. It's almost like a complete refit. So I'm going to do that in another episode. I just tried it out to see what would happen. Oh, it's just there. I tried it out to see what would happen. Anyway, right, we shall head back outside. Oh yes. We've still got the lanterns in. They're quite nice actually. I might leave the redstone lamps because they make it look quite interesting. Cool, I didn't know that was so pink. Maybe it's the lanterns as such. Right, okay then. So now we've got the bay. We're going to go and say this has taken a few hours to do, but it's now completely done. This is coming together. This is going to look when this is all lit up and done, this is going to look absolutely ginormous and fantastic. I've got to do some modifications on the side, but I've got some good pictures to do that. So let's go and head out to our, and that's all done as well, look, a whole lot. So we can put some X-rings and stuff in there. I still might chip out an angle here, but the other thing we've got to do is the big pillars, because in the centre here were the ice pillars. So we've got to do some centre pillars to make sure the roof doesn't fall down, even though it's ooh, can't get out. Can't get out. Where? Ooh, I have to see now. Where? Hey, there we go. So let's just put this back in here a minute. It's up here. Oh, where is that way out? I thought there was a way out somewhere. We had a tube coming through here, so I'll have to just nip outside and see what it looks like from here. Oh, they put some light in there a minute. Just have to drill another tunnel, sadly. Cool. I didn't think it was that far. Maybe it is. Oh, I've just realised that will be the access tunnel. We're at the wrong place, aren't we? What I'll do is I'll just mark that, leave that there. We were at the other side. I just remembered the access tunnel that we want is down here. They look a lot better with the quartz. I can't wait to do them in daylight to see what it look like and do the refurb. Right, let's go over here. You think these little people are running around down here and they come out to these big ships. This was the access tunnel. Silly bitty. Right, let's get out there. Looks good in dark, that's the whole point. Right, ion cannon. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a bit more. I need to dig out some stuff inside. Time. At the back. Yeah, need to dig out a bit more of the back inside of here. So we've got some, I think the entrance is around here if I can remember. I shall dig out. Ooh. Ah, there's the entrance, yeah. So it's not well lit up in here yet. We just sort of lit it up a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of groundwork. Yeah, that's all right. Still haven't done that. And then we've got pipe work and we've got a big hole at the back here to do as well. Right, I shall come back once I've done some digging and put some lighting in. Well, here we go. I've done quite a bit more. Sorry about my voice. Halfway through the video, I lost my voice last night while watching. In the States, you call it soccer. In the UK, football. And my team, which I've supported since the age of 3, won last night against Borussia Dortmund. We came back from 2-0 down and 3-1 down to win 4-3 and go through to the semi-final of the Europa League. One of the best nights of football I've seen in years. So I was screaming at the end because we scored in overtime, injury time. I have to make sure that I get the terms right. Oh, hello, my dog, in the background. But we're here at the ion cannon, and I need to show you around because I've started doing quite a lot, and I just want to show you how big it is compared with a person. It's quite big. But let's go and nip through there. So this is where the rear of the ion cannon powerhouse. Now this goes down to the power generator, which is down in the base rock. We haven't got there yet. We're going to have a big tunnel that goes straight down there to bedrock. But this literally, pretty down at the bottom, is the power generator. And then the power comes up the core right up into the ion cannon here. In fact, what I'm going to do is just go through into the center, because I thought you might like that. Into the center of this. Now, because of the limitations of Minecraft, that's looking quite good. What you will be able to do when you download it is be able to walk through this. I'm designing it as such because the pipe that goes down into the ground as well will be the same as that. So what I'll do is put some access points in. However, you wouldn't be able to come in here when it was powered up, of course, because you'd be dead in a second or even less. So let's just show you some of the things we're doing. Right, so this is the central core. The power goes up through the center and then goes up. I'm going to show you what I've done. I've been playing around in here, and then sparks all the way around the base of the ion cannon. So the spark, in fact, what I could do is just have it like, I wish I could have a purple, like, have it sparking. In fact, let's just have it sparking. So this will be sparks. What we need is some more blocks. In fact, I'm going to be adding the chisel mod by the next episode, because I've been playing with the chisel mod on my Revenge of the Sea team, and it is awesome. Yeah, so I'll be using chisel mod. I might even be using some other mods to start developing some of the stuff, because rather than just basic Minecraft. Now inside here I've been chiseling out the centerpiece. Now I'll tell you why. Let me just find which side I'm going to. That's the tunnel side. Is that the tunnel side? No, I just have to work this out now. Let's see. That's the tunnel side. Right. Now, the inside of this is like a perforated... there's an outer wall which has got the lights on. So let's go right down to the bottom and show you. So this red here will finish off at this level. This is the base level. Here is the snow. Well, it won't be snow, it'll be metal. Here is the outer, let me come around here. So here is the outer core with the capping stone with the spark that comes out the top. So that's that one. There's the pipe, which will go out through the back and down to bedrock. We're going to do that again. This now has got like, this is the outer wall of it, which the cannon sits on, the rotating cannonball sits on. So here is the floating electromagnetic bit here, which I've just put a design in. So what I've done is I've literally worked out how it's going to be all the way around. So I start by mapping it out. There's the design. Inside, and I will take this out now to show you, inside there's the outer wall, which is solid, and then inside there's struts which keep this wall up. Let me show you a couple. I know it's complicated, but there we go. The struts, I need to take those out actually. The struts come down like this. Now there's only so many, so and those struts then go outwards, and I've done some over here, onto this. There we go. So let's just get this out, and I know I'm making it complicated, but right, so this floats on a completely, and I'll show you now, this floats, so in fact the struts, we can leave the struts there. So where there's a strut we can put it in. So one strut there, one strut there, one strut there. Then I will take the rest out, and then the ball will float. So if there's a strut here, which I'm deciding, I think that one's going to go out now. Yeah, we'll take it out because we don't need it. That's good, isn't it? That's it. Take that out there, and then so that circular area that I did in the middle. Let's get that out. This is the inner, which is just struts. and then they all come out at this angle. So what I got to do is, that's a strut, and I've got to do this really, which is, yeah, so the strut comes out and literally like that. So I've got to sort of put the struts up, make sure they don't touch anything. See that one there, and then that one there, so I make sure that then it comes out. So I've got to take that out like so, and then go all the way around. Now it's a bit complicated, but literally all I'm going to do is get that shape all the way around. I probably will be trying too hard here to make sure this, so that's it, so it can't touch. So there we go, so it can't touch, there we go, so it can't touch the ball. And that's all I've got to remember really with the struts. Can't touch. Can't, oh there you go, see, so it can't touch. So as long as I don't touch this, that's it, it can touch that side. So when we get to here, there we go, like that. So what I might be doing now is doing this, which is going to be just sort of go all the way around, and that's it. Once I do that, see, I can just go all the way around like that. Once I've got that, you can see there's a gap of 1 all the way around, so all I have to do then is this, just make it happen, and so it gives you, it will give the appearance that this is on a floating area, although I'm not too keen on that particular one there. Oh, that's the, oh yeah, that's all right, yeah, it's just the way it is. Yeah, can't do much about that. So it'll look at, it should look all right once I've finished it. Oh, here we go. It'll just go all the way around the ball, and the ball will sit on it. So it's quite complicated, but I just wanted to show you where I'm at, which is really difficult. The other thing is, so, and then at the base down here, it sits on obviously nice struts again that come out. So I've put 4 struts to sit it on, but in the end, again, I will have a circle that comes all the way around the base. And then the struts sit up. So this is going to be the circly area. So you go, why are you doing it so much? Why are you getting it absolutely right? It's because I want to. So when you will, there will be an access door. So when you come in, you'll be able to see it as it is. So what I'm going to do now is get rid of the struts, because that's no longer a strut because the pipe's there. So it's just a case of taking it out, see. And none of this should be touching. There we go, and the struts will come out there, so the strut doesn't need to be there anymore, because that's just a strut, like so. Yeah, so once what I'm going to do is, I know exactly what I'm going to do. That doesn't need to be there, so no touching of that. Oh, that's all right. And I will show you once I've done it, and it will open it all out. But I just go round on my own and do it. It's quite easy to do. That's not got any struts either, to be honest, because it's got the pipe which sits there, and the pipe goes through the gap. So right, I shall carry on with this and then come back to show you the finished article. Yeah, that's all right. And that strut doesn't touch, see that? The strut that comes there, so this strut here should do that, because it won't touch that. And then what I do is just do that. There we go. And then, so that just shows you that the struts meet at the top and come out and follow the line. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be touching, should it? Remember we said that? It does not touch, it hovers on a magnetic field. There we go. Right, once I've done that little bit of work, we shall come back. In fact, what I'll probably do now is, yeah, I'm going to do a bit more of that, and then we'll finish off by building the big hole down to the bedrock. So I'm going to do a bit more. Well, everybody, after a further hour's work, I think we've got most of it done. As you can see, it's now sitting on that magnetic... What's this? Oh, I thought I had everything done anyway. Just a little bit here that I forgot about. A bit of snow, and I'm going to show you something else actually when I get there. Oh no, that was supposed to be 80. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do the cylinder now, which I've just about worked it out, but I've got loads more to show you anyway first. So, it's completely sealed in. We've got the base of the ion cannon here. It's all sitting here, look, with all the struts that come out. I think what I'm going to do is I might just leave the snow there because it looks alright anyway. But I've had to put lighting all the way around so we could see inside, and put these struts here, and then at the top I've put in the capping stones, did it all the way around, and it's sitting on its magnetic field, so that's alright. And we'll come round to here. Let's go inside. Had a bit of a total change when I went inside, so I've done an access door here for everybody so you can walk in and have a look around. Here is the inner chamber, and here is here's the access to the power area, which we're going to show you. Yeah, sorry about that. So we'll come back out. You just walk back out. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's fly up here. I went for the minimalist approach. In the end, rather than have all those struts, the easiest thing was to follow the design and put some struts there's either side the pipe, and then match it up on each one. So the struts just go up. Oh, that one didn't. Hey, that's not supposed to be there. There you go. So the struts have got that pattern. Yeah, they've all got that pattern. And that's the inside of the bell housing as such. So where did we show you? Let's go in here. So it's all good. Put all the new floor in, look, so it's all set. It's on proper insulated. So here we go inside. So here is the interestingly enough, I would say that it's almost like a collidon, where the beam goes straight down the center, actually then connects to a thing. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Oh, and you notice what I'm going to do on the inside, because you'll be able to come on the inside of this, is have these almost like rings that go all the way down. So here we go to the bit, and it's going to drop down to bedrock, right? So we're going to do that, and I just thought I'd show you how I did the tube. It's just play by ear really, and so you've got that tube effect. Now what we're going to do is we've got to work out here. We've been playing around with the capping stone, which has got to be a bit bigger, and then I've been playing around with the sides of the hole, which goes down, because this here has got to be wool 3, and that's alright. I can do that. So the easiest way is let me just get the center here. Center. So I've already got this set up, you might have seen. So / cylinder 0 is in fact, let me just break this for you. Yeah, 0 means air, so that's what I'm actually doing, is actually putting air into this spot. Let's go. So it's 5, so the air goes and it cuts it out. Now we are on level. We are on level. I did know before. I've got it now. Can't even see it. Level 58. So we want to go right down. Right down. In fact, let me just put some bottoms in here. We'll go right down to the bottom. I don't want to fall out the world. That is the one thing I don't want to do. Whee! Yeah, that's not me. Right. Let's just check, because if I fall out the world I will die. So 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 11. This will disappear. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh. Ah. Let me just see. Yay, bedrock. Superb. So if we do this, what I'm going to do is change the settings, drop down to bedrock. Hey, here we go. So those settings were cylinder 5, and we want to go up 58. Up 58. Shall we go? You can see, so let me just put the light down here. Hey, look at that. So we're now on the base level. So while I'm here, I need to find out what the wool is to finish. It's the orange wool I want. So orange wool is 35.1. So if I do change this now, and now I need to do a hollow cylinder. So H cylinder, we want to do 35 stroke 1, and it's thought to be 3 wide, not 5. Let's do it. And 58 high. Here we go. Oh yes, we got it. I'll tell you what I want to do though is this is going to be a floor area, so let's just do this how I would do it. I haven't. This is just to do this. Sorry about the sound. A minute. Sound. So let me just finish this off, and I will go back to the top to show you, because all I want to do is show you how we were going to do that particular bit, because down here is another big area at the bottom. So let's go back up to the top. So what I'm going to do is every so many we are going to put the light rings around the outside, and you can just see, here we go. So here's the outside as well, coming down here, so it'll be lit, and that's about right. And at the bottom here though, I've got to hollow quite a lot out at the bottom, and then we put the other work area, massive generator down the bottom, which is going to be put in. So there we go. We did quite a lot in this episode with the bays for the GR75 transporters. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed this video. We got through quite a lot. Hope you like what I'm doing. If you haven't already, slack that like button for me, please. It counts. And share this video for other like-minded people who like to see these things being built. I always go for the big builds, as you know, it's massive, but we'll come back next time and do a little more, to say the least. So thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your comments. Speak to you next time. Bye bye.